Negotiation in project management. Negotiation is a dynamic process among interdependent parties aiming to reach agreement. It is the notion become increasingly prevalent in various aspects of society, including business and international relations. In the concept of project management, negotiations serve as a method to resolve the conflicts among project stakeholders. Project stakeholders often possess conflicting interests, requirement goals, needs, and expectations, leading to unavoidable conflict during the project lifecycle. Applying appropriate technique to manage and resolve this conflict is therefore essential.
Con- Conflicts are common throughout the project lifecycle, according to the wins. Defining the project mission. While defining the project mission, conflict primarily concern project deliverables, scope definition, mobilizing the resource base. Issue may arise over the resource cost delivery and the specification during the procurement and the integration. Riding the project life cycle. Conflicts have relate to schedule delay, scope change, budget variation, quality measures, and risks undertaken by the parties. Leading the project coalition. Interpersonal conflicts or disputes about the human resource allocations might appear. The most severe conflicts often stem different perspectives on deliverables, scope, and the controversial stakeholder interests.
Negotiation is a prevalent aspect of project management. However, it has not been systematically explored within the academic literature. These papers seek to bridge that gap by critically existing negotiation models that can effectively operate within the project context. These models offer structured approaches to managing conflict and facilitating stakeholder collaboration, both of which are crucial for achieving successful project outcomes. Moreover, the models differ in their proposed stages and emphasizes distinct determinants that shape the negotiation process.
Now let's talk about the key negotiation model. First one is principal negotiation model from the Harvard negotiation project. It includes four key steps: separate people from the problem, focus on the interest over position, create a mutual gain option, and use objective criteria. A key concept here is a Vanta, like that Hartley is also a negotiation model which it model builds on this by offering clear steps, state all positions, find a shared interest, work on issues not people, considering Banta and document agreements and flexibility. There is a possible steps in the negotiation process like setting goals, defining Banta, choosing strategy, listing options, and keeping good relationships. And another one is negotiation analysis approach, like includes three stages: pre-negotiations, negotiation strategy, negative or distributive, and reaching agreement. And lastly, there is a attitude based strategic negotiation that only focus on psychologically. It uses the GMCR model to analyze parties attitudes, rank outcomes, and guide conflict resolutions.
Here we have considered a case study of Heathrow Terminal 5 project. It was a very large-scale project which included the presence of many stakeholders, including government, BAA, and other contractors, and public as well. The project, like any other projects, had a deadline which demanded a different approach against the traditional project management methods. And despite a history of construction projects facing many delays and overruns, the Terminal 5 project was delivered before time, meeting all the requirements. This slide will discuss the approach of the Terminal 5 project. It went ahead with a distinctive T5 agreement, which was a relational contract which significantly affected the negotiation and conflict management approach. There was an integrated team working environment where client and suppliers collaborated to solve problems together, and this fostered the environment for negotiation, which led to productive conflict management. And the BAA proposed to bear most of the risks in the project, which gave the suppliers to be more comfortable with the project and led to productive output. All of this was led by an open communication and no blame culture, which built positive relationships between the teams working in the project.
T5 construction case, we can say that we need an integrated negotiation model. As we can see various other traces like principal negotiation process model and stepping through principal negotiations, as we're focusing on interest, not on positions. And besides that, we're focusing on issues, not on people. And we're also inventing options, various options for mutual gain. Besides that, we can see traces of negotiation analysis approach, where we're looking for the zone of possible agreements, or ZOPA, based on mutual interest. And all in all, the T5 case suggests that for complex projects like this, we need a integrated and collaborative negotiation approach.